Happy day, students. I welcome you all for class 5 computer science video. This is video 2, continuation of lesson 6, applying styles and effects. Now in the previous video, in video 1, we have seen about applying built-in styles, creating a new paragraph style, and how to insert a word art to your text. Now in this lesson, we are going to see how to create a text box and working with shapes, using drawing tools, how we can do certain drawings, inserting a clip art, symbols, and applying shadow to it. Let's get into the lesson, students. Now first one, creating a text box. What is a text box? It's a text box, it's a placeholder where we can enter a text and manipulate text and also give a new graphical effect to it. That is, in a box we are typing a text. We can move the text along with the text box along with its content anywhere in the document. So you already know, cut, copy, paste option. Using that effectively, you can move it wherever you want in the content. How to create it? Now, in the main tab of the Word screen, you have a tab, Insert tab. Click onto the Insert tab, and after clicking on to the Insert tab, you will have a dialog box which will appear, and click on an option called Text Box. If you click onto the text box, another window will pop out. So you can select a type of text box, however you want that to appear. Click onto it and the text box will appear. Type the text, and when you just click onto it after typing, you can see there are various fill colors, outline even for the box. If you want, you can click onto it, and if you want to change the shape also, and if you also wanted to give a shadow to it, you can just apply to it and move your cursor out of the box and click outside. You can see the effect, whatever you have applied, that would be appeared. The text box in that, it would be appeared in a nice way. Next one, working with shapes. Now, all the drawing features that enables us to draw shapes like stars, banners, callouts, etc. are present in the shape groups. You can ask, what all we can use a shape for? When you wanted to write something and when you wanted specifically specify any certain words or anything, we can give it in the box. And even if when you are using Word for creating a stories also, there are various shapes box which is available, and you all must have seen the comic books, right? How it will appear, the dialog box in a shape, inside the shape will have the dialogues which will appear. Like that kind of an effect also you can give it to it. So how do we do it? What we have to know? We have to know the steps for it. Let us know how to do the step. Again, for inserting the shape, you need to go to the Insert tab. Okay. From the Insert tab, there is an option called Shapes. If you click on that Shapes option, a dialog box will open where there are lots of shapes which will be there. Line, curve, many kinds of shapes, block arrows, arrow marks and everything. Just select the one whichever you wanted to appear and it will appear. Like a plus symbol will come, and you have to, with the help of your mouse, you need to hold it and drag it the size of whatever you want to do, whether small or bigger, and then click OK. The particular shape of your size would appear there. Now, I said after inserting the shape, you can even add a text to it. Inside the shape, as I said, you can write some dialogues or anything. You can add a text to it. So, how do we do it? You can right click on the shape, whichever the shape has been inserted, and you can also click on an option. If you right click it, a list of menu will appear, and there will be an option called add text. What will be the option? Add text. If you click onto the add text option, you can type the text whatever you want it to, and that will appear. Now here I have inserted a shape rectangle, so I have written a name rectangle since this is a rectangle shape. So you can also see a rectangle name which has been appeared. This is how we inserted text for the shape. Drawing tools. So you all know in painting, like we have certain drawing tools and certain option. But if you have missed your paint, MS Paint, here also there are few options, little options which is available in MS Word, drawing tools. Okay, with that you can create your own shape. Say like with lots of shape you can create your own diagram. Say like a triangle, rectangle, you can create a house, any kind of an shape to it. So all the drawing features are present in the shape drop menu, and we can use our own creativity to make any kind of a drawing. So how do we do it? As usual, go to the shape option, choose whatever the shape you want, one by one, click it, drag it, and likewise you can go and choose one by one shape and click whatever the shape you want. Have a idea what kind of a thing you wanted to do and insert it inside the shape or inside, outside, wherever you want it, and you can create a beautiful drawing. So here you can see a smiley, and here also I have just done after smiley, a smiley is talking like a cloud, calots. It's called as a calots. The cloud one is actually called as a calots, which I have done it. And you wanted to give a fill effect where you have a fill with colors and paint. How would you do it? As usual, select that particular shape, and if you just click onto it, and from there would be a shape option will come. Okay, a list of box will appear. So like the shape styles, next to it you can choose a kind of a style or a shadowed option with a colorful. There are lots of color options available, and next to it there is an option called shape fill. If you click on the shape fill, inside the shape the colors will be filled. You can choose the color, appropriate color, it would be filled up. And next to it there is an another option called shape outline. So if you want to give an outline to the shape, okay, same way you can just click onto it. A color will appear and borders also will appear for that outline. You can choose that, and if you just click onto it, that effect will appear. And if you wanted to give any shape effect, that is a 3D effect to it also, by clicking on the shape effect, you can give it, and you can also give an effect to your drawing. This is about the drawing tools. One, inserting a clip art. What is a clip art? Now, we have seen in the before chapter, that is the before option, about drawing your own drawing. How about the pictures? Is there any possibility? Already drawn pictures from somewhere or from camera, what were the pictures? Can you insert it and write something about it? Yes, it is possible. How we do it? By using inserting a clip art option. Where is this in MS Word? It is an insert option. So before I tell you the steps to insert a clip art, let me tell clip art, it's a gallery of a pre-designed picture that we can directly insert in a document. That is a predefined picture. There are certain pictures which is predefined. Pre-designed means there are certain pictures which is already available in the Word. Okay. And if you have an internet connection, with the help of it, you can even search some pictures on the spot, or if you have any pictures inside your computer, you can select that and also insert it. Steps for it. Go to the insert option. Choose on clip art, and there will be a dialog box which will appear on the right side. Can you see here? And there will be a list of options which is available. You don't know what to choose, and in case if you are not able to get the picture what you are expecting, there is an option search for. Can you see on the dialog box? And type the picture, whatever the picture you want, the name of it, and if you click on go, if there is any option available, that will also appear. You can select it and you can see. If you just click it, the pictures will appear. So accordingly, I have already taught you the formatting options, moving, sizing and everything. So with that, you can make changes to the picture. You can make it bigger or join it, whatever the collage work you wanted to do, you can do. If you just look into the screen, I have inserted 4 pictures: a cow, a castle, some man, and beautiful scene, nature picture, a house with the waters around and everything like that. If you can also insert your own clip arts to it. We come to the symbol. Why do we use a symbol? In case if you wanted symbols, actually it's a sign or a special character that can be inserted from symbol dialog box. When you are typing certain symbols for actions, like if you wanted to show some actions to it, or when you are typing your max paper or something related to a max, if you wanted to insert the symbols, say like plus, minus, greater than, it is already available in the keyboard. There are more options of the mathematical functions which is also available in Word. So how do we get it? Now the symbols would be available in the symbols box in the insert. Okay, if you click on to the symbol, there will be a dialog box which will come. There are a little number of symbols which will appear initially, and if you click on to more symbols, okay, if you click on to it, there will be lots of symbols which will appear. There are 2 tabs inside that symbol dialog box, which is symbols and special characters. And there is also an option called font. Next to it, you can see a drop down list. There are, like how we have various font style options, like right, you also have various symbols option, font symbols we call it. Even here also you have that font. The dialog box is there. You can choose whatever you want, the symbols you wanted to. Click onto it and you can see that is being added. Even for some time you can also use it, copy it and paste it anywhere you want. Okay, next, coming to the applying a shadow, which is the last part of this lesson. What is shadow? We can apply shadow effect to any object, and we can also change the color of the shadow and set its position. So shadow effect, I've already said when we have done a drawing, right? So when we have done a drawing, you wanted to give like a shadow effect. How do we do it? So again, in the shapes, you choose onto it. Okay, so when we choose the shape, after which, like in the shape style option, there is an option called shape effect. So if you click onto it, there is lots of options like, present, shadow, reflection, glow, soft edges, 3D rotation and so on. So you can choose whatever kind of the shadow effect you wanted to give it, and you can actually see the preview, and if you click onto it, it will appear, the shadow will appear on the screen. So if you have seen on the screen, I have inserted a shape. What is the shape? Arrow. So I've given a shadow effect, a slanting shadow effect. Likewise, you can insert more interesting kind of a shadow you like it to your picture. This is all about shadow effect. Okay, now hope you must have understand about certain various options about the shadow, symbols, inserting, shapes and word art. Okay, students, thank you. You have a great day.